Safety is not a spectator sport. It's something that everyone has to be involved in, from the ground workers right up to management with regards to getting things right on site, from preventing accidents and saving lives.
You can't be everywhere at any one time, you know, so it's always handy to have a second person there to be the eyes and ears on the site.
I took the job as site safety rep. I've seen an awful lot of accidents in the industry, and I wanted to be able to do something personally about it. If I could just save one life, I feel like I've done something important.
The Site Safety Representative is a means of raising any concerns workers may have with site safety, of which management may not be aware of. Construction management are professional in every way. They want to hear workers' concerns about health and safety and welcome workers' initiatives, including any concerns raised by the safety representative on site. The Site Safety Representative is a way in which workers can alert management of their concerns.
Basically, I'm here as a worker representing the lads that are working round about the site with me. If there is a problem on site, some lad comes to me, they consult with me over what the problem is or what they think is wrong, and in return then I would go and consult with whoever's in charge in the management, you know, trying to get the thing resolved.
The benefit for management of having a site safety rep is that it's somebody out on site who the men can go and talk to address any of their safety concerns, and this person can then come independently to me and raise those issues with me so that they can be addressed fully on site.
The role of the site safety rep on construction projects is particularly important, particularly on projects where there are more than 20 people on the site. And it's a representative of the workers to work with management and to make every effort to improve safety on a project.
It may be a small project, house building, domestic work, or it could be a very large project like the one that we're working here at the moment. It's very important to have a safety rep on site. They are eyes and ears for the management out on site. They consult with the management on site, and they are the ones experienced in doing their jobs and know the day-to-day risks of the work they're carrying out.
Managers need to listen to workers' concerns on health and safety. They need to formally communicate site safety plans and methods to workers. This may be done with site inductions, regular health and safety meetings, and toolbox talks. A toolbox talk is a good way to inform workers about the role of the site safety representative when seeking volunteers. In toolbox talks, workers should be encouraged to participate with suggestions of how we can make the site a safer site.
Senan on behalf of Kingscott Development has invited me in here today to do a toolbox talk with you to explain to you what the site safety rep role is all about. And hopefully at the end of my brief talk, I might be lucky enough to have someone volunteer for this role on sites.
Managers should ask if anyone wants to volunteer for the role of site safety representative. If 2 candidates volunteer, they may need to have an election.
Dave, Peter, thanks very much for volunteering. Because there's 2 people that have volunteered for a safety rep role, we normally organise an election.
The Construction Safety Partnership was established through the efforts of the social partners, represented by CIF and Congress of Trade Unions, helped by the Department of Enterprise, Trade and Employment, by the Health and Safety Authority, by FOSS, by the Department of the Environment and Local Government, as well as representatives of the architecture and the engineering professions, and not forgetting the Government Contracts Committee.
Well, the Irish Congress of Trade Unions have always argued that a crucial element of making construction sites a safe place to work was to directly involve the workforce in the planning and the implementation of their own safety.
The objective behind the CSP was one simple objective: to make building sites safer places in which to work. And through the mechanism of consultation, by having a safety site representative in every building site of 20 or more workers permanently, we hope this can be achieved.
Managers should realise that it's not necessarily an adversarial role that is there, and they should realise and work closely with the people who do the work. And the people who do the work often see the safety problems first. The bottom line of that is that they prevent accidents. And for companies and business, less accidents, less claims, better safety is what we are all trying to achieve.
The site safety representative role began as a voluntary initiative. It has since been underpinned by legislation, so that every site of 20 or more workers permanently have got to have a site safety representative.
Here to conduct the election for the site safety representative today. Two lads have put their names forward. One is Peter Morris from Kingscroft, and he's a general operative, and the other one is David Ryan, also from Kingscroft, and he's an electrician.
Workers can contribute to further safety improvements by having one of the site workers as a site safety representative. By selecting a representative, workers can help management create a safer and efficient system for all.
And what we're asking you to do is put an X in the box of your choice for the person that you want to elect as a site safety representative. Then what we'd ask you to do is when you put your X in, if you could actually just fold it up.
Any
like
person
that,
on the site, irrespective of their different employer, may volunteer for the role of the site safety representative.
Every worker on site has a right to have a say in who's going to be their safety representative, and the best way for them to have that say is to actually have an election.
There is a procedure to follow in the selection of the site safety representative, outlined in the construction regulations. Management must consult workers in the selection. Management must seek volunteers for the role. If 2 candidates volunteer, they may need to have an election. If there is only 1 volunteer, then they become the site safety representative automatically. If no one volunteers, management can appoint one provisionally without consulting employees further. The provisional appointment can be changed by employees if 50% of the site workers on the site at the time agree to a change.
If the 2 lads that are going for site safety representative want to come up, we'll let you know who's the site safety representative.
If the site safety representative moves to a new site, they are not automatically the site safety representative there. They can re-volunteer, but the selection process must occur at each new site.
7 votes for Peter. So I deemed Peter to be the site safety representative. Congratulations.
The project supervisor construction stage may facilitate the selection process at any time after the site starts. However, once site numbers reach 20 workers, the selection process must be organised. It is more effective if the site safety representative is selected by the workers. Workers are more likely to talk to a fellow worker they have chosen, and thus increase worker involvement in health and safety.
If you have a problem and you can't go to management with it, make sure the issue is highlighted and bring it to Peter's attention. Peter will bring it to the manager's attention on site, and the manager will do his best to try and get things sorted out for you. Okay? So thank you and good luck.
Nobody wants to make a big issue of anything really if they can help it. They want the thing fixed.